today's topic is how I lost 20 kilos above 40. I remember that when I passed 40, I was overweight and I felt really ugly. Like in my body, I felt uncomfortable. I actually had my wedding with my most weight. And even though, you think like you should be the most beautiful on your wedding, I had a nice dress and so on and so forth, but I knew I could have been look much better if I'm, not in that shape. But that was what it is. I didn't know any better. So I was actually okay looking how I was looking. I tried to have the best wedding ever, with organizing with all the nice things, but I felt ugly. I felt like fat. I felt all kinds of things, about me. And then I felt like I don't like myself as much. And then my self-esteem was really low at that time. When I was in my 18, 19, when I was 18 years old, and even in my 20s, I was fluctuating. Sometimes I was a bit of overweight. Sometimes I was really nice with lots of exercise, looking great, fit, but sometimes I was up and down. But then when I started to work and I had a job, then it was more like piling up the kilos, having office work. Sometimes at the beginning, I was working weird hours. Sometimes I worked at night. So we were eating not to fall asleep. And then when I had office work, then I was sitting too much, and then at the end of the day, I felt tired. And then I had started to have children. Again, at the end of the day, I want to spend time with them, not going for exercise and stuff like that without them. And then also probably I had a very unhealthy diet, which I wasn't aware fully, because I thought, oh, if I watch, like I eat fruits, I eat veggies, and then I don't eat too much sweet, then probably I'm fine, I'm healthy. If I just eat a little piece of chocolate, or if I eat a little piece of things, or if I ate a cake once a week, or if I, eat everyday salads, then, oh, I am so healthy. But my weight did not show that. I was piling up when eventually, when I was 42, 43, I was like 73 kilos. And I felt like, oh my God, maybe this is it, how I'm gonna end, like no way back, because I'm already 40, above 40, and many people say like, oh, you can't lose weight at this age, or if you lose, you're gonna look fluffy and ugly in your skin, and so on and so forth. So basically, I felt like it's not going to happen to me. And in that time, at the time when the real shift happened, I was actually looking for work. I was out of work and I was started to doing more exercise, but it did not help. I was jogging nearly every day. I felt like some of my body got smaller because it wasn't shaking the same way, like months before. But I still knew I stand up. I mean, when I stand up on the weighing thing, then it showed only 2-3 kilos off. I was like, I'm jogging here for 3-4 months and nothing happened. So basically, I was a bit devastated. I felt like I give up. I don't care anymore. This is what I was able to do, and that's a miracle happened. I was actually using Reiki healing on myself, raising my vibration. And one day, I believe I get into the frequency that my subconscious started to reprogram. And in one day, I just felt like I can't eat certain things. And then I knew which things I can't eat anymore. So I felt like I can't eat anymore white flour, anything made of white flour, anything includes like processed sugar, anything which has dairy products like, cheese, milk, cream, sour cream, whatever. And I knew I also can't consume alcohol either. So all of these things were suddenly off from my menu, like overnight. And then I was like, okay, no, I'm just gonna eat wholemeal bread, and then I'm gonna have, no bakery products anymore. If I want some sweets, I'm going to replace it with maybe some dry fruits or some nuts and some stuff, like that. But I started to live my life like that. And because I had no other choice, it was like felt like a reprogramming. And what happened is, as a result, that every month 2-3 kilos was melting off from me, literally, without doing anything, without just because of this change. And by time, in 10 months, 20 kilos was off. And then I went from size L to size S. Everybody was flabbergasted. They were like, wow, what is happening? What did she do? What is her secret? So on and so forth, you know. And the secret is just basically not eating certain food, which is blowing you up, right? Mostly the sugar, the white flour, bakery products, and then like the dairy products like the cheese, the cream, which has lots of fat as well, right? So as soon as I cut them off, I lost the weight. And then since then, I never put back the weight. Basically, I'm still in the size S, and then feel still good. I'm a bit maybe 3-4 kilos more now, 4 kilos more than I was like in my thinnest, tiniest time, because I was very skinny. I went down till 53, and I wasn't enough curvy. I would say I was very skinny, but I felt really good. I felt light. Finally, I felt light. Everything was easy physically to do. It was easy to walk. It was easy to bend. It was easy to do anything with your body. You know, it's like it felt so different. And then also I felt that I look better. People thought I am much younger as well. They thought like I am 20 years younger. So because they assumed it through my body, not through my face, you know. So basically, it was liberating. It also empowered me. It gave me confidence. And it's just completely shifted my perspective about myself and about my possibilities, you know, and opportunities. So if you are suffering from being overweight, what I can recommend you is, yes, you accept your situations, you feel happy as you are, but, and then you can feel like, okay, I don't think negatively about my situation, but you can still start doing certain changes, quitting certain foods to make sure that you get your ideal life. You can visualize yourself thin. That's what I was doing. Even though I lost my hope being skinny, I still every morning I woke up and then I imagined, oh, if I would be like that skinny in my black bikini, that would be so great. I always had that vision, even though I wasn't believing that it's possible. So have that vision that you are actually skinny, have that vision that you look great, have that vision that you have a great body, and just start doing some changes. And I tell you, the diet 80% of your success, and the exercise is 20. So don't push yourself too hard on the exercise. It's enough to walk, 30 minutes a day, or lift a bit of weights, even just some water bottles, or just move a bit of your body. But the most success comes from changing your diet. You need to be disciplined and consistent changing your diet, because that's where is the key of your success. And that's required mindfulness. So if you want to learn more about how to power your mind, how to make the best decisions, how to be consistent, determined, and disciplined, and how to raise also your vibration, so might your body is also getting to the situation to rejecting the negative food, feeling not wanting to eat them, which is going to make it easier for you when you feel cravings, then I highly recommend you to start using my meditations from my playlist. It's free for you and is helping you to actually achieve a healthier and happier mindset. And it's helping you to be more in gratitude, feeling great, and also with your healing process, and also with raising your vibration. So you're going to start repelling off certain food which is not aligned with that vibration, and you're going to look much better, So I really believe in you. I believe you can do this, and I believe that a healthy body is a body which has no extra weight on it, which is weighing it down. And the fat actually which holds the toxins in the body. Either the toxins are like emotional toxins or physical toxins, but the fat really holds a lot of those toxins. So it's causing a lot of issue for your body, for your health. So if you are overweight, I want you to look for solutions. I want you to do the work to make sure that you're going to drop those weights. To do the work means being disciplined about making the best choice in your menu, in the food, and then really search like what is the best option for you to lose that weight. And then, but do everything in moderation. You don't need to push yourself too hard. You don't need to suffer, do it in moderation. by time. You know, I lost it in 10 months. So you don't need to push yourself too much. Just believe in the end goal and then just do it. Don't settle for what you are. I said accepted it, but still don't settle for it. Still believe that something else is possible. Okay? Thank you so much for watching, and I wish you all the best.